pirate or a pilot. I'll never be a fireman or a cop. 'Cause I am a frog with a dream to be human and have a job. Ribbit, ribbit, motherfucker, I'm a goddamn frog. I'm a goddamn frog.
Oh, do we have audio? We do have audio, yes.
Bing bong.
We're here.
Det er os. Oh shit, that was Danish.
You spoke Danish with an accent, motherfucker. Oh my god. We're here, we're ready for frogging out and fucking out.
Frogging out or fucking out?
No, we're just frogging out. It's just Patrick and I again today.
Okay, so yeah.
It probably will be for most of the tournament.
Yeah.
What do you want to say?
We have the six decks left. 3 of them is Torvald's, 1 of them is mine, 2 of them is Carl's. And these decks are it's so interesting that they're both here because they have the exact same houses.
Yeah.
They're both from Coda, and one of them has 3 Witch of the Eyes, while the other has 4. So that's just like
that's an interesting group of decks.
What are the odds of like buying like under 100 Coda decks and getting like 2 decks
with so many Witch of the Eyes?
Yeah, that are good enough to proceed so long in the tournament. Like not just having those.
These are the decks that are left in round 3. By the way, we are next round is top 8, I think.
Sounds right. Yeah.
We've been doing top 16 here, if I'm not mistaken. Next round is going to be top 8, and then we'll have semifinals, and then it'll be the finals, and the finals are going to be best of 3 in some way, shape, or form. I think we're probably going to do it like best of 3, where we switch playing the decks, all 3 of us. I think it's a fun way to do it. But we'll figure that out when we get there. Nothing's been too planned in this whole tournament, so we'll keep it that way, I think. I'll just go get my tokens, and then we will get to rolling the wheel real quick. And you can talk if you have any nice KeyForge related things you want to talk about.
I have all kinds of nice KeyForge related things I want to talk about. My videos of playing the Vault Warrior event is coming up, but I am certain that I will not have time before Wednesday, and so expect it to come out either like Wednesday or Thursday. I would really want it out as soon as possible because the relevancy of the tournament slowly declines, but I just don't have time either tomorrow or Tuesday.
And you haven't gotten it done this weekend.
And I haven't gotten it done this weekend because I had to do stuff and shit.
But yeah, watch out for that. Patrick provides, I've seen a bit of it, Patrick provides some very good commentary on his play throughout the whole tournament. And I think it's a very good, first of all, it's a very good like look into competitive play KeyForge and how that works.
Yep.
And it's probably also just going to be fun and interesting because Patrick's a fun and interesting guy.
And there happens fun and interesting things.
Exactly.
And hello, XOQ.
Hello, my guy. We're just sorting our tokens out from our more mobile setups here that we use for chain bounds, because now that chain bounds are back on, it's getting balanced with streaming.
And instead, this odd thing where each Sunday, each Monday, we pack all of these I think
tokens into our own.
We have all these tokens, and we like just split them and then take them to the chain bound, and and then we have all the things in our bag from Monday until Sunday, where before the stream usually we just take it out and put it
put it in the bowls again, and then we do it all over again for the next week. Even if we most times even if we play that's privately throughout the week, we just use the little things for tokens.
Yeah, but weren't we supposed to play the cup today?
The what?
The cup? Or at least soon.
Yeah, I mean we have it next week to do it, right?
Okay, we have next week. Okay,
I'm pretty sure we do. I mean, I haven't gotten any warnings about how long we have to do it.
Okay, then we probably have that.
So I'm pretty sure we have next week to do it.
All right.
So I think we're just gonna find like a day after work next week and get her done.
Yep.
I think.
We got a people.
Yeah,
Yay.
Chainbound. I am
Exactly.
so fucking excited that we do have Chainbounds back here in Denmark. It's and also that the attendance numbers are growing again.
Yeah, actually.
I think that's great.
Last time when I was late, I was like, because the time before that we were like kind of few. We were like almost we got to 4.
Or 4, yeah. I think we were.
And then this time we were like, what was it like
8?
8? Yeah,
7,
I think so. Yeah,
yeah.
7 or 8. When I came,
which
so
is
that was
almost double of what we were the time before that. And I hope we can get up to. I think Chainbound's the most fun when you're around like 12, 14 people.
Yeah, definitely.
Because then you don't play the same people every night, and you have a bit of variance, and also there are a lot of people to talk to, and it's more competitive.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. So and if you live in a place that doesn't have Chainbound, I think try asking your friendly local game store. The fact that we hold a sealed once every month, and a lot of people just buy sealed decks to play in the Chainbound also. Means that it's almost always worth it for the store to have those extra 2 hours open just for the Chainbound.
Unless like super booked up or something, it's very very profitable. Not very, but it is profitable.
Mm-hmm. Let's get to rolling this gosh darn wheel then, huh?
Let's spin it.
So the first deck playing is
the
Chief Petty Officer.
That I'm
Patrick's deck that he played in the Vault Warrior.
Yep. Got to day 3 with.
So it got to day 3 with, yes. So if you so that's going to be interesting, I think, for a lot of you guys to see. And it's going to be playing against Dubious Cutthroat, which is my deck, which is one of my Worlds Collide decks. It's a Shadows-based Saurian, which is often not a good combo in Worlds Collide, but in this case it very much is. And it's just a very controlly deck with some rush tools. It has it has snag, a big Saurian. It has a couple of snags, a big Saurian board, a Rani, an Exhume, and an EE on the fringes.
Tribute, City State.
It does have Tribute, City State as well.
Imperium.
And it's a very tough Saurian board specifically. It does also have Laphosaurus, I believe.
Yeah.
So it plays a very controlly playstyle. It also has a Hawk, I think, right? Does it not? No, this one does not have a Hawk. It's Clarence that has a Hawk. Yeah, so it does not have a way to deal with artifacts, which is a bit yikes, because this deck really utilizes its KEYFORGE to win games, and not having a way to clear that the turn it's played can mean just losing the game. So that's gonna be interesting to see this matchup. It's rush versus control in the most classic way.
My deck is a Dark Times deck with the classic Locus, Untamed, and Starlines, and it, as Sola said, is a rush deck that generates lots of amber, especially with Untamed. Also, the efficiency from Locus and Starlines makes it ease out and then be able to generate amber most of the turns. 2 Eurekas is what you really want early game. and maybe set up some a Chelonia turn, either with archiving that or just a unseen creature. Witch of the Dawn makes and 2 Deep Weather Runes with the Chelonia makes the untamed part very scary, and the KEYFORGE in the deck
Very
is
scary.
so goddamn good against mirror matchups, especially. It really lacks board clear, but it has Fend the Herd and it has Grand Alliance Council, which is key card for the deck, just working in any shape or form. And those cards are going to be 2 of the most important cards in this matchup.
I think so. It's gonna be very it's gonna be wild to see. I think I'm gonna be able to kill the Chelonia pretty consistently with this deck. I do have a Mug and some other shenanigans, and just a big board in general. I think also that when you draw the Grand Alliance Council, it's gonna affect the matchup. Because if you draw it at the wrong time, I'm not sure if you're gonna want to hold it with the strategy you're playing that deck with. So that might be good for me.
Also, if you draw it too late, where you have utilized your board,
exactly. That can also have meant you'd already lost the game there. Let's see. 8 and 6. So I start. Okay. Schlitz. Well, I mean, sure. Yeah, I don't think there's a reason to not do this. Oh, you do want to move it? Alright, good enough. Good enough.
But maybe now I shouldn't. Eureka's 1 is what the decks want to do.
Yeah,
so,
that is a very good turn 1 for that deck.
Never.
Turn 1 plus a forest is also a very good play. So
it's also
we're actually going pretty 1-1 right now. And I'm just gonna want to hit these 2 Locust cards right here. No problem. None of them were Locust cards, right?
Villa.
Okay.
Your
I'm gonna play Saurians. I'm gonna reap this guy. Wouldn't it have been funny if I just hadn't played Saurians here?
Well, I didn't have an answer for it last time.
Yeah. Okay, so I will archive 1, discard 1, and add 1 to my hand. Fuck, this is such a good card. Okay.
Yep.
Send the Shreks, exalting it on play, tribute to capture all your amber with an extra exalt on Shreks.
And Imperium.
Yeah.
Stupid. Yeah.
Exactly.
I think that's GG. Oh shit.
Yeah. I don't know if it's already GG, but it is gonna make it basically impossible for me to lose the game.
That is what I mean by GG.
You go.
Holy shit. I'm playing Starlines and playing Grand Alliance Council to destroy.
To save what creature?
Yeah. I guess that I save. I guess I save Strix. Sabotage mission. So you forge for 1 more. Force field. Your time.
Okay, so I forge for 7. I use all the Amber and Shreks. Jesus Christ, what a start, man.
Yeah, it was kinda.
It was very dumb.
Kinda lame.
I'm gonna
that is what
play.
happens.
Exactly. I am gonna play Saurians again. I'm gonna reap the Philophosaurus. Gonna get to look at the top 3 cards here. I'm gonna archive this, discard this, take this card into my hand. I'm gonna play Centurion's Denopius and I will be exalting it. I'm gonna play Perfectus Ludo and I'm gonna reap Shreks and exalt it. You go, I draw a single card.
Locus.
Yeah.
Taking up my archive. Anomaly Exploiter. Pitch Warden to get tied and draw a card.
Yeah.
Ganyweed to draw a card. And Principle to make us lose an amber. Oh, this has to get this way.
I lose 2, right? Writing down the loss, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to reap Feeler.
Do get boarded.
And play Theorist. And then it's your turn.
Oh. Alright. Yeah.
Dinos play. Yeah, it's
Exactly.
also depending on me not having an answer, but when they were warded, I did not.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Dinos again.
Yeah.
Having a 4 creature board in this scenario is just way
this is
too
probably
fucking good
an actually one house game. It could be.
It's probably not gonna be like 100% that, but
Okay.
it's pretty close, I think.
Yeah.
Reap this guy. I will not be exalting him. Reap this guy. I will be exalting him. And reap this guy because, of course. Check on 6, technically 8.
Yeah. I am playing Locus here. I'm going to play Eureka. Gain 3.
Pretty good.
There's these 5 cards.
These 2.
Alright. I am going to...
Garwin is so nice with double Eureka. Having that ability to, if you ever down, just not really caring about what you get archived.
Yeah, unless you had two Locus cards.
Yeah.
But yeah, Garwin would get Eureka is actually really good in this deck.
I wish we'd seen more of Project CYX that lets you play a card from your archive, because in Mass Mutation that would have been fucking crazy.
It's a very fun card to
It's
explore.
a very fun card. I wish that mechanic would have been explored more in some way.
Yeah.
Because I think getting to use your archives in alternative ways can be very good. And also pretty fun, you know?
Okay, I am going to bing bong, bong. Yes. So these 2 fight Ludo.
Yeah. Ludo is die.
Feeler fights Ludo.
Strix, you mean?
Yeah, Strix, I mean. Bilge Warden fights it, and I normally exploiter it.
Yeah.
And
I was pretty sure you might do that.
Your turn.
Great. Forge. I am gonna play Shadows.
Oh, we didn't play Dinos.
I'm gonna play Ronnie.
Okay.
Yeah. Hogger Mugger comes down. So does Chain Gang. And I will just be playing Treasure Map because I don't want to keep it. You go, draw 3 cards.
I am going to play Untamed Hero, pick up my archive, and I am playing a Deep Water Ruin to draw a card.
Gain 2 Amber.
To draw a card, yeah. Oh, shit, Feeler with the 4 card I played, I've actually drawn.
Yeah, you've actually gotten a lot of value out of that card.
Yeah, well, actually no, because I didn't draw a single card that was in the house.
Well, then that sucks.
But
in theory, you could have.
yeah.
Yeah.
Persisting Hunting on, I guess Orients.
Oop.
And your turn. But it did give me some value because I have 7 cards in my hand.
I'm gonna play...
Oh, because I took a marker, yeah.
I'm gonna play this, taking marker into my hand. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna discard 5 cards and purge them.
Alright, that's 5 amber to you.
In order to steal 5 from you.
Goodbye, my amber.
Yeah. And then we're gonna play Festering Touch to kill your Fila and deal a single damage to Mushroom Man. And that's it. I'm gonna check on 9. Drawing up to 6.
I am playing Star Alliance, Amberback and Mushroom Man, Siegeforge, and then
Oh, I forgot to put in the right names actually. We're so quick at starting.
gotta play.
Gotta get fucking going. I was actually really excited to stream today because I've been missing playing IRL KeyForge.
Mm-hmm. Makes big sense.
Dubious versus
2, 3, 4.
Chief Petty. Not Chief Perry. Chief Petty the platypus.
Party the platypus.
There we go. Platypus.
Hey, so I'm going to play. No.
No.
I'm going to play no. I'm going with together to play. One, two,
1, 2, 3,
3,
3,
4, 5.
4.
That's not enough. That ain't enough. Okay, fuck it. Theory Conjure to play it subcard my deck. The Work Room.
Not bad.
And alright, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, so I'm going to put this on a hot.
I'm so confused.
Just one. Okay.
There are 4 houses in play, is that it?
Yeah,
So you can sap.
I can sap, but
So you can kill my beloved Saurus.
I definitely can.
But only if you want him.
I'm going to put a static charge on this guy.
Alright.
Gaining an amber. Sap, dealing 4 damage, 2 to Philo, and 2 to Ronnie. Actually, you could just kill Philo. No, what? I'm going to, yeah.
You didn't play 2 cards with together.
Lamau.
Okay. Pro.
And
So you actually have 5 damage you can do.
wait, what?
You just didn't. You
Yeah,
played Deep Water
yeah,
Bruin
yeah.
with the top, that's the top card of your deck. And then you just kept on going.
So my hand was together, Ambervac, Siegeforge,
Sap and yeah.
and all the yeah, okay,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Jesus man.
Alright,
I was
so I
so
have 5
confused when you
damage.
played that Sap. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, makes sense.
Hmm.
I have 5 damage then, so I'll do 4 there and 1 on Hagermarker.
Yes.
And then it's your turn.
These 2 die. I gotta play Saurians. I'm gonna play So Salt, so no Reaping from you next turn. You rascal. You rapscallion. Then I am gonna play Trisurian Legionary over here, warding the Chain Gang as well. Actually warding the Hugger Mugger, I think. Then I'm gonna City State Interest. You don't get to forge.
No, I can see that.
Wait. That's how I want to do it. Yeah, it is. Then I'm gonna Phalanx strike some boys. I am gonna strike this Screwen twice by exalting this guy. And then he's gonna fight Mushroom Man.
And he has
He has 12 power, Mushroom has
alright.
11, and he also has 2 armor, so he takes 9 damage. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna check at 11, but I don't forge next turn anyway.
I am playing Starlines. Saber, Septia, and Plasmanossum. Your turn.
Okay. This guy's gonna lose his sword. I am gonna play Shadows. I'm gonna action chain gang. I am gonna subtle chain you. This guy's gonna get discarded. Hey, our roomie just came home. This guy's. I'm gonna action chain gang again to shuffle this card back into my deck. And then I'm gonna mug my Hugger Mugger, which kills it. So you do get this one back. That's very generous of me, I know. And I'm gonna play Umbra and Fidget. And
GG.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you were pretty right when I got that start right
Yeah,
there. It was.
When I didn't have an answer immediately, it was
pretty
you
much
got
a
to
lost
forge
game
for,
from
you
the
have to
start
4 amber
there.
from it.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
5 amber from it. Yeah, and where 3 of it was mine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's already a hard matchup, and if you do that on turn 2, it is decided if I don't have an answer immediately.
Exactly. I'm very surprised that this deck has gotten this far in the tournament.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it makes complete sense because it is just a nasty deck that does play very consistently towards its own strength. Like it doesn't have very much consistency in the combos, but it's just all the cards do pretty much the same thing. Yeah. So it just feels very consistent when you play it.
Makes sense.
And then it's very board centric, and there are a lot of decks that don't have quite enough board clear to clear a deck that's this board centric. So fucking Christ, I have a lot of amber.
Yeah, and especially also your warding is just so good at, because your opponent can play board clear, but like that, if it doesn't clear the board, then
there's no use in doing it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's the first deck today. That's on to round 3. Or round 4, I mean. We're on round 3 right now. Let's see what the next one will be. We're going to have a match between... Oh, this looks so cool.
Yeah. Only 4 decks left.
Only 4 decks left, boys.
Teacher
Oh, that was close to being rowdy there. Yeah, Teacher Rod.
Which is there's 2 first of me being certain to play it, and then after that there's like a 50-50.
Yeah. Oh.
And that is exactly Miss Griffin.
Okay.
So I think you just want to roll, or you want one of them?
I don't know which one's best.
I don't know either. They're the same deck in my head.
Fun. So like, I think we can just...
They have the same houses and same strategy. They're literally the same
we're
deck.
missing power on the computer. I forgot to plug in the power cord.
Okay.
Alright, let's go. I'm just gonna get that. You can talk a bit about the decks if you want.
Yeah, both decks are Shadows, Sanctum, Untamed from Coda. And they do pretty much the same thing. Control the opponent's anger, a little bit of board control, and try to establish a board to get some insane value from the either 3 or 4 Witch of the Eyes. And Sanctum can help a fair bit with that, and the Shadows are just like value from just stealing the opponent's armor and stuff like that, and some clear. But it is probably going to be pretty much about getting the if a person gets a Witch of the Eye board, there's a high chance of them winning.
Yeah, I think that too. I think that's pretty much the... Alright, so I'll just put in the names real quick.
Yep.
It is... Well, okay, let's see which one we play first. Odd, even for me, right?
Yeah. So you play
Teacher
Teacher Roth, and I play Miss Griffin.
Teacher, that was a J and not a H.
Alright, so kind of some of the differences is me deck having 4 of the Witch of the Eyes, and his only have 3. It also has a Hunting Witch and a Life Web, which can be pretty good. so I have to be careful about the life web at least. Also, I have the regrowth instead of the forge with the eye. I have a dust pixie, and I have also a regrowth, so that's also like a 5th witch of the eye. I also have Nature's Call, which is very good. He has too much protect, so I have to be both careful about that and life web.
No, you don't have too much, right? No, you don't.
No.
You do have the invasion sigil though.
Yeah, and that's kind of interesting. Except like both of us having the same strategy. But if I have Witch of the Eyes down, it can be a good cut to play.
Yeah, exactly. Then I only really have like Spirit Sway or
Poison Waves and Tune of Blast can do it.
Yeah, I can do a lot too, but like I don't have a lot of ways to deal with that.
No.
To get it down.
Yeah.
So it's
other than just fighting and hitting the 2 out of 3rd.
True. Just feels terrible because there's a chance you don't get value out of your fight.
Yeah.
And like that can fuck you up real bad in the value game.
Yeah. So in a situation like that, whether or not you hit a card can be very important.
Can do a lot.
Oh, you also have Numb with the Fair.
I do have Numb with the Fair. Oh, I love Numb with the Fair so much.
Such a cool card.
I fucking love that card. I want a lot of good decks with it in. I have one very fun Dark Tidings deck with Numquid in it. But I want a good Dark Tidings deck with Numquid in it.
Yeah.
If you get me. Like I want a Dark Tidings deck that has that like Sanctum Urian board thing going on, and with like Harmonic Ritual and fucking
Lyra of the Lake.
Yeah, Lyra of the Lake, Harmonic Ritual, a couple of Urians, and then Numquid. And then I'd be happy. And then also Doorstep, of course.
Doorstep,
because,
of course.
yeah.
Because we have it back.
What? Because we have it back, yeah. I've been missing that shit.
That's a sweet card.
It's such a sweet card. It's like, it's one of the few things that makes, like, along with the new Virtuous Works and Stranger Nation, it's called, and like the Orion thing, it's like one of the, and also Dry the River. Like, there are a few cards that can make Sanctum good in Dark Tidings, but most of the comments are just kind of disappointing. And that's the problem.
Big guys are still dumb.
Exactly, big guys are still dumb, and they brought back Champion and Naffiel for some fucking reason.
Champion and Airfield? What
or
is
no,
that?
that was in Mass Mutation. They brought him back. Did they also bring him back?
Oh
That's
yeah,
the 6-1
yeah.
taunt.
It was in
Mass Mutation.
Mutation.
Which, I mean, he's better in Mass Mutation because Sanctum has more of a board strategy there, but like, also Batchmakers. Batchmakers is a card that I thought was going to be really good, and I played with it, and I was like, oh well, no, it does not have skirmish, so it's pretty shitty actually.
Yeah. It is very, very slow. So top starts.
I do that.
I farts.
You do that. Do.
I do that.
I'm gonna mulligan this.
I sure am as well.
Multiple Witch of the Eyes can be so fucking nasty.
Yep.
That deck also has Nature's Call, right? And where's your Archon? Oh, you put it there. Okay.
It's over here.
That
My
has
actions are Lost in Wood, Nature's Call, Regrowth, Vigor, and then I have for creatures, Dew Fairy, Dust Pixie, Merbook.
I have Life
Mushroom
Web,
Man.
2 Nocturnal Maneuvers, and a Regrowth and a Simple Pack, and a Vigor.
Yeah, so if you both set up the board, you can Nocturnal Maneuver me,
Yeah, but
which is interesting.
Exactly. That is a way to
Yeah.
to lock you down technically. Yeah. Because the decks are so board centric.
That's just actually very, very depending on getting them down quickly.
It's very
But also
weird
the
that like
actions.
we have 2 decks with this relatively unknown house combination from Coda.
Yeah.
They're doing so well based on pretty much the exact same parameters.
Yeah.
Makes me think that this is something you could examine a bit more.
Yeah.
Like this could be a thing.
It definitely does.
Sanctum Shadows Untamed. Like there can be a deck that does this, but then has a better Shadows part and a better Sanctum part. Or just like, because this deck's Untamed part is pretty close to being what you want it to be, I think.
Yeah,
like,
the ammo generation is pretty low, but compared to competitive Coda Untamed.
Yeah.
But it seems to be very good.
Exactly. And then you just need like a Shadows part that is equally as good and more action heavy, and then a Sanctum part that has some board clear and protection.
Yeah, I
and
just
you're
noticed
probably
this
good.
Shadows part only steals 2 amber if you don't count Dodger.
Yeah, exactly, and that's pretty like
Not optimal.
that's pretty mid, as they say. Okay, yeah. You shouldn't count them out though.
Lemao!
Yeah. Go.
Protectrix with Protect the Weak. There's a lot of protecting going on.
A lot of things and things being protected, my gangs. Yeah, remember.
Yeah, and also draw.
Oh, that was it.
Oh yeah.
I am gonna play Gatekeeper and Seki. You go.
The mofo's coming down.
Yeah. Doobie dooba, doobie dooba.
Doobie dooba. Shadows.
What you doing? What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
Listen here, little shit. The dog doing tricks.
It's crazy and wild and wacky.
Oh boy.
I am. I don't know.
You don't know? I don't know either, man. This is actually not easy.
Yes, I like hearing that. That means you might misplay.
It does mean that.
Wink wonk.
I'll play Poison with here.
Should we like stream some of our deck opening?
From our order?
Yeah.
We can definitely do that.
We have a fuck ton of decks coming. Like we could definitely
Discarding
stream.
Blast.
Yeah.
Smiling Ruth and Silent Dagger.
Smiling friend.
And your turn.
Oh, I am gonna play Shadows.
Shadows.
Dodger is gonna reap, I think. Not much use fighting him right now. Silvertooth is going to reap as well. And Nexus is gonna go down here and chill. Draw 2 cards, you go.
I am playing Untamed. Getting down a Witch of the Eye. Playing
Good
Reapro
idea.
with no creature in disc. And Vigor to heal my Protectrix.
Makes sense.
And then it's your turn.
Now I'm very happy that I waited 1 turn with this. First I'm gonna read these 2. And then I'm gonna get a little Spirit Sway going here.
Boom, boom.
Gonna clear most of my board as well, but I think it's worth it in this case, actually. Just to stop you from setting your bullshit up. Which is very possible for you to do. Then I'm gonna play Champion Tabris. I'm gonna play Sergeant Sakiel to just fight Tabris into that to capture 1. Not doing much else. Draw 3 cards, you go.
Sanctum, Staunch Knight, and Bulwark.
Seems pretty staunch.
Sigil Brother. And 2 terms of redress to capture your amber onto my guys. That is your turn.
Okay. Okay. Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
That's pretty annoying though, right? You know that, right?
I know editing.
Editing.
I know editing.
You know editing.
I know how to edit.
That's pretty good for you. I'm gonna play Sanctum, I think. Tabris is gonna fight Bulwark.
Goodbye, Bulwark.
Taking 2 the damage. Sakiel is gonna reap. And Protectrix is gonna come down. You go.
And I'm going to Forge.
You do be doing that.
I'm also going to play Shadows.
Wow.
And I'm going to play Shadow Self.
Yes.
And I'm going to play Urchin to steal 1.
You do that.
And I'm going to put Silent Dagger on this Smiling Ruth.
You can deal 4 damage to 2 flank creatures.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Oh, yeah, but a creature. Yeah. So when I reap, the destroyed effect or effect of a Silvertooth would trigger.
Yeah, you
yeah.
get to do it, then the creature dies, then you do it again because they're two separate re-effects.
All right.
So you can kill Silvertooth and then deal 2 damage to Tabras if you want.
Yeah.
Or you can kill Protectrix. Those are pretty much your 2 options here.
Smiling Ruth is going to reap, and I am going to trigger the order of effects so that I'm going to steal the Silvertooth first because I forged the key.
Oh, yeah, you did do that, yeah.
Yeah. And then I do Silent Dagger there and Silent Dagger there to gain the Amber. And then Silvertooth is going to reap.
Yeah. What's going on here?
That's it. Your turn.
That's
this is so combo and funny and oh my god.
Wombo. Okay, I'm gonna play Shadows. I'm gonna poison your wave.
Not me wave. So Shadows of takes
6
damage
yeah.
and your Silvertooth dies.
Exactly, that's pretty much it. And mine take a couple of damages as well. And then I am going to pawn sacrifice my Sergeant Sakiel. And here's the question, right? Can I kill Shadows of and then Smiling Ruth? Or does the damage from pawn sacrifice happen all at once?
It happens at once. I think. Yeah, deal 3 damage to 2 enemy creatures.
Yeah, okay, then I have
That's
to deal damage to Stone Knight as well. So the Shadows of dies and then 3 damage to Stone Knight.
Alright.
Because else the damage would stack on.
Yeah, it would have been died with 12 damage.
I'm gonna play too much because you're gonna forge your second key now. It's not gonna.
Yeah, and I want to play around it anyway.
Yeah. You go. I'm gonna draw 3 cards.
Forge for 6.
This guy takes 3 damage. He took 2 damage from poison wave at the start.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm playing Sanctum here.
Yeah.
And Reaping Staunch Knight. Playing Raiding Knight. And playing one stat against many on Raiding Knight. So he fights.
Yeah.
And
takes 3 damage.
Yep. And then he Radiant tries to fight and cannot. So I reap him.
True.
And I play Protectrix. And that is your turn.
I am gonna play Untamed. I'm gonna Nocturnal Maneuver to exhaust Smiling Ruth and Protectrix.
If you just say the names.
And Raiding Knight. Stone Knight. Yeah, Stone
Oh,
Knight.
okay.
Yeah, Stone Knight's fine. I don't know, man.
I got confused as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna Vigor the Raiding Knight. It's game 2. I am gonna Life Web for nothing.
For nothing.
I'm gonna Regrowth. And I don't have any unseen creatures in the base catalog because I'm drawing. So I'm gonna Regrowth for
this
the
matchup has been very hard because what we thought was the whole deal. We've only seen one
yeah,
guy yet.
exactly. We just haven't drawn it.
Yeah.
You go. I'm gonna check on 9.
Yeah, but I'm playing Untamed now. I'm not using the sigil, so I'll just ready him to make it easier.
Make room for your boys.
What's your DI, Mushroom Man? Go.
Forge for 6.
Yeah.
Cry myself to sleep.
Yeah.
Because I don't have Numquid.
Yeah.
Which was like the one card I was hoping to draw here.
Makes a lot of sense.
So I'm gonna play Grey Monk, and I am gonna play Sergeant Sakiel to ready Grey Monk and kill a Witch of the Eye.
Goodbye, Witch.
And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna draw 2 cards. You go.
Okay. Shadows.
Yeah.
I'm going to Reap Smiling Roof to deal 4 damage to that one and 4 damage to Mushroom Man.
Okay. This one doesn't die.
Yeah.
Oh, you wanna?
Relentless Whispers it.
Okay. Makes sense.
Urchin Reaps. And so does Silvertooth. Dodger, discard, go.
Okay. Shadows.
Shit, I should have. I
Bait
don't know. I should
switch.
just have used Sigil. I was
Yeah.
AFK in my mind.
Nerf blast. Killing your Smiling Roof. Finally. Ghostly for a couple. And Shadow Self goes down.
Okay, now I'm going to win.
Yes,
I am going to play Untamed, and I will.
Non-quit, where are you?
I will play Nature's Call to get that one and also my Ocean, I guess.
Right after I played that, I was like, oh, I should have discarded it, but
Yeah.
you're gonna win this turn anyway,
Yeah.
so it won't matter to
Read these
much.
two. Choose to get my Regrowth back. Play the Regrowth. Choose to get my Witch of the Eye back. Play the Witch of the Eye. Play the Witch of the Eye. Play the Dew Fairy. Use the Bridge Sigil. Read 3 times. And
Win the
also
fucking game.
heal the Storm
Yeah,
Shadow.
I could miasma you, but I draw one card and it doesn't win the
Yeah.
game. So yeah. Christ, man.
Crazy matchup.
That
Seems
was
to be both
pretty-
good decks, but this
Yeah.
just might be the better one, and also it just had better combos throughout
Yeah.
the game.
I think I think this deck has a bit more steel, but I think in general that deck does more of what these decks want to do.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure about it because I haven't played them, so I can't say. But they both seem very, very fun.
I actually don't know the SAS of them. I know it's like
this is like
70.
74, I think, 72, and this is also around that, like 76, I think maybe. They're not
check,
very high
actually.
SAS decks. I mean, we can check right here in our chat, Patrick.
Okay.
We can just write Teacher Roth. 73 SAS.
73, and the other is 72. Miss Griffin. It's Griffin that is in.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's Griffin.
Friffin. Miss Friffin.
Miss Griffin.
Miss Friffin. And what? Patchery. Patch should be fine. Okay, not found. Well, that sucks. I'll just find it on dock then.
You can just. Okay.
I'll just find it on
Doku
Doku.
Destiny. Doku of KeyForge.
Oh, this is another browser than I use normally. That's why it didn't come up immediately. Yeah, 75 SAS. So 73, 75.
Okay.
Seems pretty accurate.
Yep.
I mean, I think they have a lot of matchups that they win against higher SAS decks.
Yep.
But,
And also have a lot they lose.
exactly.
Yep.
That's how it is for these types of decks, which are in the middle of SAS and very good, but not good enough that they can win every matchup. Left, we only have Clarence and Rowdy, so there's no need to roll for that shit.
What do you want to play of those?
I mean, I prefer playing Rowdy, but
Yeah, well, don't play Rowdy.
okay, nice.
To do the Inferno shenanigans.
You do be going to do that, and I am a bit scared of it because that might be a pretty with a big. It also has quite a good board presence, Clarence. So
So
Yeah.
that's scary.
so that's very scary for Rowdy because it does not deal too well with that. So these are two of my highest SAS decks.
How high is Clarence?
79.
Okay.
So it's up there. Like it's up 12, I think.
Yeah.
Rowdy is my 86 mass mutation beast.
Beast.
Very good deck. It is a bit funky and is draw reliant in very loose terms, because it usually draws very well, but it can break. Like it's 90% of the time it draws very well and it runs like it wants to, but if all the artifacts are at the bottom and stuff like that, it's kind of funky. It has a lot of mutant tricks with Johnny Longfingers and Walt's Blessing and stuff like that, and it uses Obsidian Forge very well to win the game, and Grim Reminder to flood the board. The deck Patrick is playing is my first good Worlds Collide deck, really, or my first very good Worlds Collide deck. I feel like, at least that I recognize was very good. It is a double Infernus deck with a Hysteria and an Exhume. It also has 2 hidden runs and a runny, which should signify a very fast and play effect heavy playstyle, but has the heaviest fucking Saurian board, which just needs to be used to generate value. So that kind of sticks out when playing the deck, that you want to use the Saurian board, but you also want to play all your shit to deny your opponent. And on turns where you play all your Infernus stuff, you're not going to be necessarily generating a lot of amber or going a lot towards winning the game yourself. But on turns you play a Saurian board, you're not going to be setting up your Infernus things a lot. So in that way the deck can be pretty weird. Also the Hysteria, sometimes you just can't play it because you have your Saurian board out and you have like a bit too much Exalt going on the board, and that just happens. So that's it's generally a very good deck. It's just a deck that the play style kind of frustrates me because it doesn't play like I want it to.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
So that's like my one problem with the deck. But it's very good. It does seem to have a pretty good matchup here, so we'll see if Rowdy can pull through. Because that Saurian board is going to be very hard for me to clear. Rowdy. So
Defo. Yeah, you have Savage Clash and the Doom Sigil.
Yeah, Savage Clash, Doom Sigil, some damage icons, and a Dark Wave.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
And a Marker Bitch.
Yeah, I do have a Market Bitch. That is true. And also pick a rune, which can fight pretty good.
Yeah.
But in general, yeah, it's interesting. I remember when this deck, Clarence jumped up to 80 SAS on decks of KeyForge. I was like, wow, I knew it. It's the craziest deck ever.
I know it.
Yes,
Use that.
So we draw these 7 cards from our beautiful Rowdy, and let's see what we get. Yeah, I can roll with S. I'm gonna keep.
I think I'm mulligan this.
Oh.
What do you want to say about this mulligan?
I think that's very correct. I mean,
Nice.
yeah, you do have a fine Saurian turn one,
I
but
also like the snag early, but I don't like the sack. I don't like the hit. I don't like the Flaxian.
yeah, it seemed a bit like.
Yeah.
I'd wanna keep, especially the sack of coins and the phalanx strike. I think going to later maybe. So I think it's fine mulliganing this. Also, like, yeah, I do have 3 cards of 1 house, but it's nothing really major. Like, I'm not gonna. So I think that's fine. I would understand mulliganing that. I would also think about mulliganing it, but I think strive for excellence when mulliganing is a very good motto to have.
Yeah.
Because
Totally
like,
agree with that one.
the chances are you're going to end up with something that's exactly as good as what you're sitting with right now. And if you don't, it might be bad, but it might also be a lot better.
Yeah.
So that's like, it's almost always worth it to
Just
take
general
those
win rate
odds.
over a lot of games.
Umber
I
Fiend
think
goes
is
down.
Correct. Quest the Jasa and Power Guardian, and then it's your turn.
Okay, so Sacro Thief, Gamgee, Berserk deals damage to Crystal Jarda, and Red Paint deals damage to Crystal Jarda.
Alright, okay, so this is interesting because he has a big fucking Shells board, and I also have a big Saurian board in a second. Ludo, Pterodactyl, Paraguardian, Reap, I Exalt and Ward. The game keys are pretty goddamn annoying here, so I think. Nah, I don't think.
You don't think you are?
Maybe this guy fights Berserk.
Okay,
That seems correct.
probably.
And then it's your turn.
Alright, yeah, I do play Shadows though here.
Yep.
I'm gonna Miasma Bomb,
Yup.
killing the Jarda,
Goodbye,
and
Jar.
clearing the Warden Ludo. I
Oh,
think.
that's annoying.
And then I just reap 4 times.
Alright, baby.
You go.
Then I play Saurians.
You sure do.
Monster on Terra. Reap. 2 Exalt. And War. Ah, that's not weapon board. That's not. So we read this one. And we do Exalt that one. To walk this one.
Mm.
And Ludo will reap. And I will Chain of Hubris. From Paraguardian on to Gamgidindidu.
Then
It's your turn.
Alrighty. I am gonna play this here. Obsidian Forge goes down. Waking Nightmare for an Amber. This guy fights the Ward of Ludo. Stealing 1. He is going to get archived though.
He's coming back.
He is coming back for blood. Putting an Amber on Sacred Thief. And playing another one.
In another.
Check on 8, draw 4 cards. Go.
I think I played this here.
You do that. That's crazy.
Evil Eye,
Looking pretty
Infernus,
not good. Just the 2 bonus
Yeah.
icons. Yeah.
and Infernus to get rid of 2 more.
Okay.
And then it's your turn.
I'm gonna play Shadows. I am gonna booby trap onto Ludo and fight Red Penny into him so he dies.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna read 3 times. Checking on 8, shuffling my deck, drawing 1 new card.
No. This read twice and play Hysteria.
Hmm.
So you get this one, you get these. And this is like kind of what Torvald was talking about,
Yeah.
the anti-synergy with the strategy, because this is very good and this is very bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Lilithful. Oh, this one does not get out to my hand again.
Yeah, that would be very good.
Infernus on your I don't know. I really don't know. I think yeah, I'll just purge only the booby trap. And I don't know whether or not to play Infernus again, but I think that I am going to. And like I don't know what wins the game late game.
I have no idea, man.
I think I'm getting rid of these two. The two Saurian creatures. And then it's your turn.
Okay, well I'm just gonna play these 3 shadows guys again.
Yeah, you forge first.
I do. Anything like this. Yeah.
Okay. Then I
Forge.
forge. And I play Saurian.
You do.
I will put down Auxiliary, Paraguardian, over here, and Pterodactyl.
Okay.
Yeah, go.
Okay, I'm gonna play Untamed. I think, or maybe am I?
Or maybe is he?
And maybe is he? I think he's actually gonna play this here, taking his archive into his hand. Playing Picaroon, Umber Fiend, Stern Grave on boss Sarek. Go, I'm gonna draw 3 cards.
Trust no one, just the number.
Okay.
Hit and
Yes.
run.
Boy definitely is not trusting anybody.
I ain't trusting nobody. Actually, I don't want to play this.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to play hit and run on your Umbra Fiend. So you steal
Yeah.
one, and then take my furnace back. I want to play Umbra, and I want to hit and run on your Umbra Fiend, and pick up my Umbra. I then want to play an Umbra, and then play a Trust No One.
Okay.
And then it's your turn.
Then it sure is my turn. I am.
What are you?
I'm me.
I am a me.
Mario.
I am a me, Mario.
Okay.
From Nintendo Wii.
Nintendo Wii. Okay, let's see here.
We have officially reached the state in the third game where the heat is coming in.
Yeah, that does happen every third game. I'm gonna play Untamed here. I am going to Ghost Talk.
Oh, okay. No reason to
Which,
say this.
yeah, exactly. But it's pretty fun though.
Yeah.
Niffleape, Post
Niffleape.
Pixies, onto Picaroon, capture, and you go, draw 3 cards.
Saurians.
Yes. They can't see that one coming.
He saw it coming, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm playing Strix. And I'm unstunning Pterodactyl. Lightning Strike to gain an Amber, to destroy the Perch Pixie, and then Exalting the Pterodactyl to deal a lot of damage to I guess Sacred Thief.
Kill the Sacred Thief, yeah.
These two reap, exalt themselves to wash a lot of guys,
A lot of boys.
and Brutodon reaps as well.
Okay.
And Your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna play Shadows, take mark into my hand. I am gonna play Red Penny in order to capture one on Niffle, steal one, and deal 1 damage to your, we'll just say Umbra, I think. I am going to play Johnny Longfingers.
Johnny boy.
Yes, that's him. I am going to play Boss Sarek, killing my own Red Penny to steal one from you.
By the way, Johnny Longfingers is the best card in his deck. At least in Logisticus.
It very much is the card that enables the most plays. And then we're gonna read these 2 Gamgees. Yeah. Check on 10. Shuffle my deck, draw 2 cards. You go.
I played these.
Yes, you do.
And it's time for Lilithal to fight Johnny Boy.
Yes. And I steal one from you.
And that was right.
Oh yeah, that's the one. Okay, great.
After that, the Infernus. Oh, sorry, is there. Kringaringaru. Infernus will reap.
Infernus will reap.
People.
Budding.
I actually. Is it cool then if I thought with Infernus?
Yeah, but you have to get one less anger, of course.
I didn't read
Oh,
with this.
okay,
Yeah.
that way. Yeah. Okay.
That's fine. Snack, Lilithal, Infernus, getting rid of Johnny, and Steering Grave.
Yeah.
Festering Touch to deal 1 damage to Gamgee and 1 to Gamgee. And then it's your turn.
4 for 6. Okay, let's see what I'm gonna play here. Untamed, yeah.
Oh no!
I
Nope.
don't have the punctuated.
But you do have the Savage Clash.
No.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it would be nice though. Wild Bounty.
That's right.
It do be healing 1 damage to the snag.
Okay.
Niffle Grounds, dealing 2 more damage to the snag. You can just flip it over then.
Oh yeah.
Dark Fairy, Walt's Blessing for 4 amber.
0 for me.
Mm-hmm. Niffle fights Umbra. Ghost Hawk fights Snag. And I draw 4 cards, you go. Check on 8.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I'm playing this. The 2 Lilithals reap
Yeah.
to capture 2. The Infernus, I guess he reaps as well. And actually, yeah, this little fool doesn't reap as well. But it will fight Berserk.
Why did you take an extra input then?
It will fight Berserk.
Okay.
Lucid Ward, and then it captures. This little fool is not used right now.
Why?
I think
You reaped both your little tools. You started the turn with 4 amber.
Okay.
You reaped both your little tools.
Yeah.
Captured 2.
Well, this little fool will then fight Dark Fairy.
Okay.
And it didn't have an amber on it at the beginning, right?
Didn't have an amber on it.
No.
You know you have captured 2
Yeah.
amber from me.
And Furnace will fight Niflake.
Okay.
And I'm going to play Shroom
Yes.
to get a in for the NAS. And can I see your disc?
I have 1 bonus amber.
Okay, I am going to choose my own then.
Yeah.
And it'll be Festering Touch and Flaxian Strike.
Alright. So I lose 2.
So you lose 2. And that is it, your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna play this.
Alright.
I can't win that right now, but I probably can next turn. 2 essence scales. Dealing 1 damage to, let's say, well, yeah, let's say we are gonna deal the damage to that Infernus to kill it. And then we're gonna play a Brabble. Obsidian Forge kills the Brabble, so you lose 1. Grim Reminder, draw a card, archive all discards in my discard. I'll be these 3.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna pick a rune. Go to 7, check,
Yeah.
draw 3 cards.
Big time GG. It had a hog, right? Yeah. But
No, it didn't have a hog. Did it?
it
Oh
does
yeah,
have a hog.
that one had a hog.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the one I picked before that didn't have a hog. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. This one does have hog. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm playing Shadows. Simon, Ink Gloom, Ronnie. Your
Yeah.
turn.
And then I just play this. Take my archive into my hand. Play these cards. Mark of Issue into something, and Obsidian Forge to win the game.
GG.
GG's pretty much the expected outcome, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely playing Sim too. Yeah, the Double Infernus Hysteria thing was very much not as effective as I thought it would be, but I guess the
No.
Rowdy isn't actually operating a lot with the scrape. It doesn't have like a lot of amber icons.
No, it steals a lot of its amber actually, which
Yeah.
is very, very interesting. And also it has a bunch of bonus icons, but a lot of them are artifacts as well.
Okay.
Like you can see here, we have 4 artifacts with
Yeah.
bonus amber on it, which that's not you're not able
Yeah.
to take that, right?
Because
And then
hitting
there's-
Ronnie is hitting Johnny is very good.
Johnny is like the.
Because
And that's
with
also
the
I'm very sad that Johnny actually, I'm kind of sad that Johnny has a bonus amber icon
Yeah.
on him, because in Infernus matchups that just makes it more tempting to hit him.
Yeah.
And that makes it less likely the opponent will misplay and not purge him.
Yeah.
Which sucks. But I mean, this part of this deck is also great with the 2 Umbra Fiends and a lot of ways to destroy them, and they also, they count for 4 when Obsidian Forging technically.
Yeah.
Which is pretty fucking deadly for the last key.
Yeah.
You just have these 2
And if they're
archives.
ready, they can be even more.
If they're ready, you can reap them, and then you can use your essence scale on one of them, use the other one, use the essence
You can
scale on
even
the
do
other
that,
one. Yeah, I've done that a few times. It's very fun.
But that doesn't. It's the same for, if you do it before or after if you do it before or not on the Obsidian Forge.
Oh yeah, you shouldn't use it on when Obsidian Forging, but
But it
you're
doesn't
saying
matter.
something.
It doesn't matter if you use your essence scale before your Obsidian Forge to forge a key or not.
Yeah, that was what I was talking about.
Oh, I thought we were talking about when you Obsidian Forged them.
I was
They
just
count
thinking.
for
I was talking
4.
about how good these 2 guys were in the deck.
Okay.
Like the fact that you can also do that. There's some skate shenanigans.
Yeah.
You can generate a whole lot of amp for you then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense, but we have
Sure
found the
does.
3 winners for today.
We have found 3 winners for today. That means we do have every single deck that's going to be in top 8.
Yep.
And we know that, and that's going to take us 2 streams max.
Yeah.
Let's get that done. And then we have our top 4 and finals. And then we're through it all. And the top 4 and finals we can technically do in 1 stream, but we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
When
We're
we
going
get
to
there.
plan that.
Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. We're gonna get less hot, I think.
Yeah. I'm gonna drink some water.
Yeah. Goodbye.